See more 623 species in genus Philodendron at monsteraholic.com. How to care for Painted Lady Philodendron. The Philodendron Painted Lady is a beautiful houseplant prized for its variegated foliage with shades of green, cream, and pink. Here's a guide on how to care for it and keep it thriving indoors. Light. Bright indirect light is ideal. Provide your Painted Lady Philodendron with bright indirect sunlight. This encourages healthy growth and maintains the vibrant colors in its leaves. Avoid direct sunlight, as it can scorch the leaves. East-facing windows are a perfect spot as they provide ample light without intense afternoon sun. Watering. Water when soil dries out. Avoid overwatering, which is a common threat to philodendrons. Allow the top inch of soil to dry completely before watering thoroughly. Excess moisture can lead to root rot. Signs of thirst, wilting or drooping leaves are telltale signs that your plant needs water. Soil. Well draining is crucial. Use a well-draining, airy potting mix that allows excess water to drain freely. A good aeroid mix or a mixture of potting soil with perlite or orchid bark will work well. This ensures proper aeration for the roots. Fertilizing. Moderate feeder. The Painted Lady Philodendron doesn't require frequent feeding. During the growing season, spring and summer, a diluted dose of balanced fertilizer once a month is sufficient. Avoid over-fertilizing, as it can damage the roots. Humidity. Enjoys moderate humidity. While it can tolerate average household humidity levels, the Painted Lady Philodendron thrives in moderately humid environments. Here are ways to increase humidity. Grouping plants together. Clustering your philodendron with other humidity-loving plants creates a microclimate with higher humidity. Pebble tray. Place the pot on a tray filled with pebbles and water. As the water evaporates, it increases humidity around the plant. Avoid letting the pot sit in water. Humidifier. Consider using a humidifier to increase overall humidity in your home, especially during dry winter months. Temperature. Warm temperatures preferred. The Painted Lady Philodendron prefers warm temperatures between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. Avoid exposing it to cold drafts or temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. Support, optional. Climbing philodendron. In their natural habitat, philodendrons are climbing plants. While not strictly necessary indoors, providing a moss pole or trellis can encourage climbing growth and create a more natural, vining appearance. Pruning. Maintain shape and size. Pruning is not essential but can be done to control size and shape or remove leggy stems. You can simply cut back unwanted stems using sharp pruners or shears. Pruning can also encourage bushier growth. Propagation. Stem cuttings. The Painted Lady Philodendron can be propagated by stem cuttings. Take a healthy stem tip with a few nodes and leaves, dip the cut in rooting hormone, optional, and plant it in a well-draining potting mix. Maintain consistent moisture and warmth for successful propagation. Pests and diseases. Generally resistant. The Painted Lady Philodendron is generally resistant to pests and diseases. However, watch for common houseplant problems like mealybugs, scale insects, or spider mites. You can treat them with insecticidal soap or neem oil if necessary. Additional tips. Cleaning leaves. You can occasionally wipe the leaves with a damp cloth to remove dust and maintain their shine. Avoid using leaf shine products. Repotting. Repot your Painted Lady Philodendron every 1 to 2 years or when the plant outgrows its current pot. Choose a pot with drainage holes that's slightly larger than the root ball. How to propagate Painted Lady Philodendron. To propagate a Painted Lady Philodendron, I usually start by choosing a healthy stem with at least a couple of nodes, as that's where the roots will grow from. I cut the stem just below a node using clean, sharp scissors or a knife. After making the cut, I let the cuttings sit out for a day or two to allow the cut ends to callus over, which helps prevent rot. Once the cut ends are calloused, I place the cuttings in water, making sure at least one node is submerged. I keep the container in a warm spot with indirect sunlight and change the water every few days. In a few weeks, roots start to form, and once they are about an inch long, I transplant the cuttings into soil. It's always so rewarding to watch new growth emerge. Is Philodendron Painted Lady rare? Philodendron Painted Lady is somewhat rare, which makes it even more special to have in my collection. It's not as commonly found as some other philodendron varieties in local garden centers or big box stores. I often have to look for it from specialty plant shops or online plant retailers. When I first got mine, I was thrilled because its bright, mottled foliage is so unique and eye-catching. The rarity adds to its allure, making it a bit of a prized possession among plant enthusiasts like myself.